Hey, what's going on guys? UMan002 here, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 cards that you'd probably want to be pulling in Primal Origin. Now, Primal Origin releases in, let's say, 7 days, so pretty much a week from today. May 15th is the exact date, and today is the 8th that this video should be going live. So, um, pretty much a week, so next Thursday. Um, I'm really excited for this set, and I just put together this list of the top 5 cards that you and I would mainly be wanting to pull. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, first off, we have Artifact Moralltach. I don't know how to exactly say it. Now, you can't really find a really good picture in English, so I have its effect here. If a monster battles, wrong effect. Um, Pretty much this effect goes for all artifacts. You can set this card from your hand to your spell or trap card zone as a spell card. Really good. Really unique, I should say. During your opponent's turn, this set card in the spell trap card zone is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it. So it's really, really good because you can just set a bunch of these and your opponent will be wanting to pop back row. So you can just do that. When this I ran over that. Sorry. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, you can destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. So it's definitely a really good card. Now, for the specs of this card, pretty much its rarity is super rare, so it shouldn't be too hard to get. It is pretty much the main card in the deck, which is why you'd want to be pulling it and selling it right away. And also, the price is most likely going to... I don't know what just happened, but whatever. Sorry. Um, Price will most likely skyrocket because a lot of people will want to build this deck after the release of Primal Origin, because it's pretty much a really, really good deck, and a lot of people are going to be wanting using it, or a lot of people are going to want to be using it. Sorry. Next, we have Rank Up Magic, the seventh one. Again, couldn't find a good picture in English, so this is what we have. Um, its rarity is Secret Rare. It's pretty much the best rank up card to date, and I'll tell you why. Um, Pretty much I'll read its off its effect. To activate this card, you must draw it for your normal draw in your draw phase, reveal it, and keep it revealed until the start of your main phase 1. So you may say, how was that any good? Here's the actual effect. At the start of your main phase 1, the same turn, you can special summon from your extra deck or graveyard one monster that has a number between 101 and 107 in its name. So that means between Silent Honor Arc and number 107, the new Tachyon card that's coming out. In its name, except number C monsters. Then exceed summon from your action deck one number C monster with the same name in its name as the first monster. So you can pretty much normal summon that C101, that crazy one that can just, without even detaching, take one of your opponent's monsters and attach it. So it's really, really good. You can only apply the effect of Rank Up Magic, the 7th one, once per duel. So obviously it does have a pretty big downside, which is you have to draw it in your normal phase and then keep it revealed. So yeah, and then the other reason is Secret Rare almost means money, almost always means money, and it will be expensive because many people play the Exceed Spam deck, and more specifically the Rank Up deck. So this card is definitely going to be really, really good for that deck. And since a lot of people use it, a lot of people are going to be wanting it and not being willing to just pay for boxes on end trying to pick 3 of those, so they're going to be wanting to buy them online. So therefore, you want to pull this card right away, sell it right away. Next, we have Forbidden Scripture. Again, no real good English card. It is a quick play spell card. Its rarity is Secret Rare. It is probably the best forbidden card to date, and here's why. If a monster battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, negate all other card effects on the field until the end of the damage step. Also, this calculation from this battle uses each monster's original attack and defense. So pretty much, unless you're using like one of the decks where you use like Mage Power and United We Stand just to like boost crazy attack, this is an amazing, amazing main card. Or Fire Fist, but you don't get too much boost. So whatever. This card is just crazy, crazy good. And the other reason why it's going to be so expensive, or expensive in my opinion, and why you want to pick it up, is because it has the potential for being a new staple card for many decks. And staple cards means money, and money means more Yu-Gi-Oh for you. So I would definitely be keeping an eye out for this card, and if you pull it, you are one lucky person. Um, so moving on to number 4 here, or number 2, that is Orea, the Sylvan High Arbiter. Now this card is actually in English, but the effect is really long, and you can pretty much not see it. Now this is a long effect, but I'll get into that. Its rarity is secret rare and secret rare only. It's a rank 7 Xyz, and its effect is once per turn, or 2 level 7 monsters is what you do to summon it. Once per turn, you can send one plant type monster from your hand or face up from your side of the field to the graveyard. Look at a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the level of the sent monster in the hand or on the field. So pretty much that means um, if say you send a level 4 monster from your hand to the graveyard, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Say you send a level like 10, you can look at the top 10 cards from your deck, and so on. But and then put them back in any order. So that's really good, and you can get those Sylvan cards onto the top card of your deck. Then, on top of that, once per turn, you can attach one excuse material from this card, choose a number from 1 to 3, then excavate that many cards from the top of your deck, and send any plant type monsters to the graveyard. And if you do, return up to that many cards from the field to the hand, minimum 1 except this card. Also, place the other cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. So really good for getting out, like, let's say 3 Sylvans in a row and activating their effects and getting special summons like crazy. So it's such a good card. It has massive potential, and it brings crazy potential to the Sylvans, and it can possibly make them tier 1, because I versed a deck, or Sylvan deck specifically, with this card in it, and it just completely killed me, and I was using the Telenites, which are really good for that big Xyz monster, and I couldn't even get them out because this card just kept returning my cards to the hand. So I could barely even get their effects out, and it just crushed me. So next and finally, probably the best card to pull in Primal Origin, Bujinki Amaterasu. Really good. Is 3 level 4 monsters, and its rarity is secret rare, ultimate rare, and ghost rare. So it's going to be probably the main card of the box, even though it's not on the front of the box, but it's going to be your ghost rare. So definitely look out for that. And pretty much, Bujins are always expensive. But here's its effect. It is 3 level 4 monsters. You only control 1 Bujinki Amaterasu. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach 1 exclusive material from this card. Apply this effect depending on whose turn it is. If it's your turn, you target one of your banished level 4 lower monsters, special summon that target. Really good. Secondly, if it's during your opponent's turn, you target one of your banished level 4 lower monsters and add that target to your hand. Pretty much, it's for recycling like your Bujingi Hare, your Bujingi Turtle, your Bujingi Quillin, all those monsters that really help you protect your Bujins, and you can just keep recycling them with Yamato by sending them to the grave once you get its effect. So it's really good, and not to mention you can special summon it to make more Xyz monsters, so it's really good. Then, as I said, it allows for recycling your banished Bujin monsters, and basically it just makes Bujins better than they already were, so props for me, because Bujins is definitely one of my favorite decks, so I'm definitely going to be looking out for this card. So yeah, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. UGman002 here, signing out.